Hey everyone, I'm not going through another recap. You know me by now, Ash Curry, the unlucky soul who got turned into a Raggedy Ann doll by some twisted, psychotic jester spider. Trust me, not an experience I'd recommend. But here we are, already at Chapter 8. Wild Right. After barely escaping with a couple of allies from the toy box, that creepy palace where Rory Lovescape led his resistance, we were all battered and running on pure terror. Half the resistance didn't make it out alive. Boxy Boo, this nightmarish jack-in-the-box, tore through most of our group. Blood, bones, and stuffing everywhere. It still haunts me. Then, completely out of nowhere, this monstrous plant named Daisy swallowed Boxy Boo whole, chomping him with those huge, teeth-filled jaws. I never thought I'd feel relief watching a mutant flower eat something, but here we are. We had no choice but to crawl through underground tunnels, desperately following old signs that pointed us deeper into madness. One sign said Playtime Co, basically Playtime Co, Japan. That's right. We were headed for another haunted toy factory like we hadn't learned our lesson the first time. I just shook my head, muttering,
"Great, from one cursed factory to another."
At this point, sarcasm is the only thing keeping me sane. Woody trudged next to me, still broken up about Jessie.
"I still can't believe Jessie's dead,"
he whispered. Buzz tried to comfort him, clapping a plastic hand on his back.
"Cheer up, cowboy. We'll avenge her."
Rory glanced over at us and said,
"These toys we're about to meet, they're the luckiest around. They're the first batch in Playtime Company, Japan."
His tone said, "Don't get comfortable." That wasn't reassuring. We stepped into another hallway and the whole thing looked freshly painted. Only it wasn't paint. Blood streaked the walls, guts splattered everywhere, and this metallic stink clung in the air. Rory held out his arm, stopping us in our tracks.
"Watch out. This is the worst of them all."
Something about his eyes told me he meant every word. We moved up the stairs, each step sticky and slick, wading past chunks of flesh and gore smeared on the banisters. We ended up on the third floor in a place called Doll Paradise. Massive assembly lines, hundreds of doll parts hanging, eyes staring out from disembodied heads. I almost puked, not just from the gore, but from the sheer number of dolls. Funny, considering I'm a doll now, but some fears just don't die. Then I saw it. Tucked in the corner was a box I recognized instantly, straight out of my nightmares as a kid. The good guy box was open. My hands started shaking. Chucky, the killer doll himself. Those first 3 Child's Play movies, they destroyed my childhood sleep. Took me years to get over it, and now. The idea that a real, possessed Chucky could be running loose in this slaughterhouse brought all those old terrors flooding back. We barely got to the stairs leading down when I heard it, the laugh. That high-pitched, twisted cackle that crawls into your bones. My plastic heart felt like it would crack in half. If I could still pee my pants, I would've. Woody looked around, stiff with fear.
"What the hell was that?"
His face was frozen in a rictus of terror.
"Run!"
Rory shouted, snapping us all out of shock. We bolted. Chucky's voice echoed behind us in that cheery, demonic whine.
"Don't you want to play with little old Charles? I promise I won't bite."
The walls shook with his laughter. We clambered up the stairs, kicking through doors, desperate to just reach the first floor and put some distance between us and that monster. When we finally made it, the laughter faded.
"We're safe. He won't follow us here,"
Rory said, catching his breath. I could barely focus, dizzy from panic, until I noticed all the Japanese writing scrawled across the walls. Right. This was still Japan's version of Playtime Co, as if I could forget. We went through these colossal doors into a huge chamber, practically a kingdom for broken, abandoned toys. The Kingdom of Lost Toys. There, we met the Japanese resistance, whole crowds of toys, battered but alive.
"This place is protected from the monsters below,"
someone announced. Daddy Long Legs, a giant blue spider toy with stretchy arms, a tiny top hat, and a curly mustache. I'd seen his kind before, or at least a version, Mommy Long Legs, all deranged and vicious, a twisted pink nightmare. I wondered if Daddy and Mommy Long Legs were ever married. Who knows? Toy drama. But now, in this kingdom, there was finally a spark of hope. Maybe this was the beginning of our fight back, a real chance to end this nightmare and destroy the prototype once and for all. War was coming, and for the first time since this all began, it sounded like something we could win. Maybe.